Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is Leslie Monet. I'm back again with another video. As you guys can see, I have the same shirt on in my previous video for the giveaway, my 4K giveaway video. So I am a mess right now. Like, I just drank an espresso, like a venti chocolate almond milk espresso from Starbucks. My mom picked it up for me. Um, and I drank like a whole bunch of water after it. Like, I don't know. I had a boost of energy. Y'all know I'm still sick with COVID, right? No, I don't want any sympathy, but this is my third time that I know of being sick with it. There was another time, but I don't know for sure if I had it or not. But this is the third time that I've been tested and I tested positive. So I've been home. I haven't been anywhere. I've been in bed. I could not like move, and I'll explain it to you. So the weird thing is on Sunday, what is today? Actually, I don't even know. Today is bear with me. I am just because like I said, I've been in my house like all the time. Today is Friday. Okay, it's gonna be Saturday soon. So this past Sunday, I woke up, went to work. I was able to wake up, and the night before I had wet hair and I didn't have my heat on, so I figured, like, oh shit, like I don't want to get sick, so I turned my heat on and I felt like I was kind of, getting like a little something in my throat, but I just kind of like, maybe it'll go away. So then by Sunday morning, I had to work all day. Like I worked like my 10-hour shifts on Sundays, which I have no problem with. I actually enjoy it very much. Sorry, still having a hard time swallowing. So Sunday morning, I get to work and I start to feel really dizzy, right? Sorry, I have like pimples. You guys just raw. Like I have pimples and everything because my hair is gross. I'm about to go take a shower. I was gonna do some more videos and some other content that I need to get done. So Sunday I go to work. I am there. I am like moving constantly because my job requires a lot of like moving. So I start to feel dizzy and I'm like it's like okay, I think I can do this. So I'm like trying to walk and do my work, and then I start to kind of sweat in the back of my neck later. And then it gets to the point where it's like, oh, this is a little too much dizzy. Like, is it my blood pressure? No, it can't be my blood pressure. Is it my thyroid? A whole bunch of million things goes through my mind. Maybe I'm too hot. Maybe I'm dehydrated. Maybe I had too much coffee. Maybe I had too much caffeine. Maybe I need to drink a whole bunch of water. So I drank like these big cups of water, like 3 or 4 of them. And I felt a little bit better, and then I started sweating. And I'm like, I actually did really well that day, but I had to take it kind of slow, like one step at a time. And when I feel funny or feel weird, I let people know just in case. And I felt a little off balance all day, but I was like, I have to get through this day. I have to move. I really push myself. Like, I try not to let things stop me, even when it's against, like sometimes I feel like God, like I believe in God, and I say God stops you. And you'll know when you no longer have control. That's when you gotta fall back and just let it happen. So, excuse me. That is my throat itching, but I can feel it's getting better. I look hella ugly in this video too. Like I look hella ugly, y'all. Like I'm about to go shower. My fucking head is just like, ugh. Like I've been sweating and stuff, and Bella's in here with me. She's been like up my ass the whole time I've been home. So, I went home that night. I was happy or whatever. I had an appetite the whole time I was eating. Sunday, okay, that's out of the way. Monday I wake up and I felt a little sluggish, and I still felt kind of weird, like that dehydrated feeling, like you get kind of confused and you're kind of incoherent and like, and I'm just like, I can hear people, but I'm just like kind of in the zone, like in a daze, you know what I mean? And I was taking my medication regularly and stuff. I was still trying to drink water. Still drink my coffee or whatever because I love coffee. And I was still eating. Like, I still try to make myself eat unless I really, really can't eat. So I was still eating a little bit here and there. I still had like my prebiotic water and stuff. Yeah. So my throat, I noticed when I woke up, my throat, when I would try to talk, when I would speak, it was kind of cracking and breaking. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, maybe I'm catching a little cold. It wasn't bad, like nothing hurt at all. And I still, just the dizziness or whatever. Um I didn't feel feverish at all. So then it was kind of like that all throughout the day, and I kept trying to clear my throat, like what the hell. And I didn't notice anything weird at work. I didn't notice anything weird around me. You never do. Um, but when you work like publicly, like with people, dealing with a lot of people, you're really, you're higher risk of getting sick or, catching something. So you have to be very careful and cautious. Like wear gloves and stuff, which sometimes I do. Most of the time I do, but sometimes I get a little overwhelmed and I get a little busy. So it's like I don't always have time, or I can make the time, but then there's gonna be a lot of upset people. So just saying. And okay, if you know what I do for a living, don't tell nobody because you're gonna put my life at danger, and that's just not fair. So don't say what I do if you know what I do. I'm not allowed to speak on that. So I excuse me, I'm sorry. By the time Tuesday rolls around, I'm just kind of like fatigued and exhausted, and just my throat hurts. It's extremely sore. Um, I was like, just like it was all in here. It was all in here. And then I'm kind of like a little sweating, and I'm like, okay, so I'm catching a cold. I'm catching a cold. It must have been from Saturday night when I was home and I had a wet hair, and I was in the process of doing all my girl shit, my upkeep. And I'm like, maybe I got sick from the heater not being on or whatever. So I'm like, it was pretty chilly. Don't yawn. Don't yawn. So I have a really sore throat. I'm telling people I feel like death right now. Like I feel like I'm dying, just saying over exaggerating dramatic stuff because that's just me. I'm drama queen. And I have very high anxiety, for those of you that know. So I was just like so sick. I worked all day by myself. Well, I had somebody there with me, but I was kind of exhausted, but I still did pretty well that day. And I was really looking forward to working the rest of the week. I love to work, I love to stay busy, especially when I feel like it. But like when I'm down, I'm down. I'm like really down if I'm not there. So I'm like, damn, man, maybe I should go to the doctor. My boss, like, you need to go get checked out. Da, da, da. Might be a thyroid, might be this, might be that. And I understand it can be scary, but I go to the doctor a lot. I try to keep up with my health, like I told you guys. So, excuse me. Um, so I made an appointment the next morning because when I woke up by um Wednesday morning. See, Tuesday I ate. I went out. I was excited. I went to Starbucks. I got my drink and I ate my spring rolls and I went on camera and I showed you guys, and I told you guys a little sick then. Thought it was a cold. Um but always get checked just in case. If you're feeling like a little like you're having a flu, go to the doctor. You let them know your symptoms before you go in. You don't want to make other people sick. It's not fair, especially if they have asthma or they have like any other outstanding health condition that could possibly put their life at risk. You don't want to do that because that's not fair to them. Some people don't have control over what their body does and what could happen to them. All right, telling you, be precautious now. Think of other people, think of others. All right. um so I'm just like, damn, I better go to the doctor. I feel really, really sick, and it was like 7 in the morning, and it woke me up out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, so I was like, I laid in bed for a little while. I had my heat up a little bit, and I'm just laying there, and I'm like about to cry, you guys, because my throat was so sore, and I was so nauseous. Like I'm telling you, I was sick to my stomach. Like I knew I had to vomit, and I have like a phobia of vomiting. Like I do not like to throw up, and yes, I know we should. I know we have to. When we're sick, we should just throw up and feel better and get it over with because you're going to get whatever's in your body get the toxins out of your body so you can feel better. Because the reason you're feeling like that is because there's something foreign in your body, something toxic in your body that you need to release and get out. And immediately is better, you know? But I'm one of those people that I prolong a situation and I feel sick longer. And I have a phobia, like I'm scared to death of throwing up. Um, so I just kind of lay there. I'm like, if it comes up, it comes up. And then in my household, I don't drink regular soda, which I know you guys are gonna, tell me, oh, that's so bad for you. It's gonna kill you. You're gonna blah blah blah. But I drink the zero sugar stuff. I love Diet Coke. Not just because it's Diet Coke, but because I just like it. I developed a taste for it. Okay, don't judge me. So, I didn't have any Diet Coke in my house. I didn't have anything. I did not know that I had a stock of ginger ale in the fridge, zero sugar ginger ale. And my mom was really, really big on like ginger when I was growing up. Like ginger this, ginger that, ginseng this, ginseng that. So, I'm like, Sprite Zero. Like I had a Sprite Zero. I was like, maybe this will make me feel, a little bit better, settle my tummy or whatever until I get some ginger ale. Y'all, I was just like, call my friends, like, gonna take me to the doctor or whatever. Because at first I was like, no, I can go myself. I can do it myself. No, I can drive myself. No one in my mind, like, in my right mind, I'm like, there's no way I could drive myself, even if it's close to my clinic to see my doctor to get some medication. But I already had some nausea pills, you guys, because I have, like I said, I have high anxiety. I'm always prepared for something. So I popped an anxiety, or forget I said that. I popped a nausea pill at 7 something in the morning. I'm like, this is not working. Why is it not working? Not knowing that I could take more than one if I threw it up, or more than one if it wasn't working. But it takes at least 30 minutes for nausea medication to kick in, or any medication to kick in, to feel any results. Sometimes it can take longer. So I'm sitting there back and forth. Like I'm trying to hurry up and putting I was farting. Like I'm telling you guys, I was so sick the entire time. Like Monday and Tuesday, I was asking everybody at work, do you guys have the cold farts? Do you guys? And they laughed at me and they thought it was funny. I'm like, I'm sorry guys, but I really have the farts. Like I don't want you to walk up in here on me and I farted and it stinks really bad. Because guys, I tell you, clear out of room. It's about time for this, but it's gonna knock me out. Um, so I was like, I was farting so bad that morning on Wednesday morning. Called my clinic. I said, hi, this is Leslie. I don't know. I think I have a cold. I need to get seen or whatever. Because I don't know. If I'm going to be out today, I need a doctor's note proving that I'm sick and that I was here. And they're like, okay, because the main thing was, I don't feel good. I need to stay home and take care of myself and recover. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to stay home. Because in the real world, you have to have doctor's notes and stuff. So they were like, yeah, come in at, whatever, 9 o'clock. I said, yeah, I could be there at 9 because it was like a little after 8 by the time I called them, right? So I text my boss. Actually, I called the place, nobody answered. I text one person, nobody answered. I text another person, nobody answered. And then they finally replied. And when I get to my doctor's office, usually they have you pull around the side, if they even know your symptoms. They didn't even ask my symptoms. Dog hair lint. So I go inside. They told me how to wear masks. So I had an old mask that I had. Then I ended up taking like one of their masks to put on. Hey, stop. I am doing a video. Okay, just ignore my dog. Pretend she's not even there. She just barks at everything. Okay. So I go to my clinic or whatever, and then I go in, and then I have to fill out all this paperwork, and they knew I didn't feel well. And how come is it when you don't feel well, guys, anyone wants to talk to you? And I love my pharmacist. I love her to death. She is so nice to me. She is like the best pharmacist I've had. Not saying anything to the other ones, but the other ones are great too because they always give me like they always coach me on what to do because they know, I have tons of questions I'm not afraid to ask. Well, she was so sweet. She hurried up because she knew I did not feel well. She was like running to like get my medication and shit after I had been seen. So, and she would tell me like her experience with having COVID, I had not known this was my third time. She was telling me she was like, like she did everything she could to make herself feel better and tell me what I could do. And I really, really appreciate her. She's such a nice lady. My nurses are fucking awesome, man. Like they're the ones that are basically keeping me alive because without them, I'd probably be dead right now. Not saying anything, nothing bad against myself or anything. But seriously, medicine is good. You know what I mean? Like, some of us have problems with our bodies that is genetic and we have no control over. And without the medication and doctors and nurses and everything, we would all, some of us could be dead. So thank you guys so much for everybody in medical field. I love you guys so much. So they did 3 swabs like this big, and they had to swab. The last swab was a throat culture, and I almost threw up, and I was like, you know. Sorry, but I seriously, I made that fucking noise. I was like gagging. She's like, I'm so sorry. So I put my mask on. I was okay. I had gum in my mouth because the smell of whatever my throat, like the COVID itself, whatever, was making me want to vomit. Like I wanted to get sick. And I told her like I almost threw up. I felt nauseous. I felt like I was gonna get sick. And she said it looked like it was basically attacking my throat from the way it looked. And my ears were fine. I didn't have a fever. My blood pressure was a little elevated because of course I didn't feel well. Normally it's normal. Um, I didn't have anything to really eat or drink. She's like, I have bad news. Your COVID test is positive. And I was kind of like, oh, great. Because, each time you get tested and it's positive, you're like, oh, how bad is it going to be this time? Or what do I have to look forward this time? And, at first I'm like, don't panic. In my mind, I'm thinking, don't panic, stay calm. Everything's going to be fine. Think positive. Take care of yourself. Just try to get what you got to get and get out of this office so you can go home and recover. I'm a person like I want to be in private. I want to be at my home. I want to be by myself. Because if I'm gonna get sick, I want to get really sick, and I'm gonna just recover. I'm gonna recover by myself. I'm gonna do what I have to do. And excuse me. And I had 2 bags. Right, I doubled my bag because I was like, if I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna get sick, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen wherever. I don't know when. I don't know where. I don't know. How much it's gonna be. So my friend's driving me, right? And I was like, as soon as I got my medicine and stuff, like, I seen people and they were talking to me. And I just didn't want to be bothered, guys. Like, when I'm sick and I'm very sick, I don't want to be bothered. I just, you know, like, it's just, you don't feel well. And people knew it because I'm normally, like, I talk and stuff. And, like, I guess, like, the way my eyes were looking was basically swollen and big. Like something happens to my eyelids and my eyes to where they get really, really heavy dark. They get very swollen. They're starting to go away now. I gotta put some of those the eye um the eye masks on. Oh, my hair is a nasty, disgusting mess. I'm gonna go wash it again because yesterday I washed it, but I've been like I don't want to say breaking a fever because I didn't have a fever that I know of, but I need to wash this nest. So the nurse was like, "That's good that you don't have a fever, But I'm like, "Why am I sweating then? Just maybe just because I didn't feel well. I don't know." And I'm like, "Okay." Soon as I got my medicine, as soon as I got out of the office, y'all, it just came up. Like I told my friend, I was like, "I'm about to get sick. I'm about to get sick." It's like, just be calm, just be positive. It's okay. Breathe in and out. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes. And I tried for a minute. I thought about it. I'm like, okay. Like I was like, okay. Close my eyes. I'm like, nope, nope. I'm gonna get sick. It's coming up. And then there was like cars passing and people walking. And I'm like, just get around this corner. Just go. Like, just drive. And then I rolled my window down. Like, I was like, what? Like, it just like, came up, you guys. And I was like, all of my fears of throwing up went out the window. And my friend was like, I'm gonna fucking throw up. I'm gonna get fucking sick. Like, no kidding. Like, I mean, I felt horrible. I was apologizing and I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I, what? Like, and I had my window down. I was rolling my window down. I said, roll the back windows down. They rolling the back windows down. My poor friend is sitting there going like this, covering her fucking nose. And I felt horrible because I couldn't hold it in. And, I mean, I should not feel horrible. And I should not hold it in. I should let it out if I'm sick. And Just get sick. Let it be over with. Get it out of your system. Get the toxins out while you can. Because I did feel a little better afterwards. I felt so much better, but I was so exhausted. And when I got home, I went and sat on a porch. My dog was running around or whatever. Bella was home. I think Bella was home and Precious was with us. Precious was in the very back. Don't ask me fucking why. My friend just put her in the back. And Precious was like trying to smell the bag. I'm like, get away. I was being calm. I was like, my friend's like, go in the house. I was like, listen, I was like, I just need to breathe. I need fresh air. I need fresh air. And I had to stop myself from throwing up. Otherwise, I would have kept throwing up because I should have just kept throwing up, but I didn't want to make them sick. But I had all the windows down. Freezing outside. Dead ass was freezing. But you guys, you'll feel so much better once it just comes out, and just try to get control over your breathing. Like, it's not that bad, to be honest. It feels horrible before. It can feel horrible in a moment, but just close your eyes, let it out, and breathe through your nose. That's all you have to do, and be calm. Try to get control of your breathing. Think of Leslie Monet the next time you throw up, next time you're sick. Remember to get the toxins out. It's a foreign substance in your body that needs to be released. And it's okay to throw up. It's normal. Absolutely normal. So, even if you need to eat something, if you don't want it to smell bad, eat applesauce or something so it tastes good coming up. I know that sounds horrible, but you want something. Mine was a Sprite Zero, but that shit didn't taste. I could tell it was later on, but it was just like so disgusting because every time I drank Sprite Zero, I couldn't. I had to stop. I had to throw it away. The last of it, I just dumped it out because I'm about to clean my whole room, about to sanitize and stuff. But I would drink the ginger ale. It settled my stomach, you guys, immediately. Settled my stomach. I sipped on water all night. I took like 3 or 4 nausea pills that day. I talked to my nurse that day. She called because she called about my cholesterol pills. I'm no longer on cholesterol pills. Cross your fingers, say a prayer for me that everything's fine. Um, I pray that I never have to take those ever again. I am managing my cholesterol levels perfectly fine. Now that I'm medicated with my thyroid medication, I should be okay to be off of that because my body is functioning the way it's supposed to, like a normal person. With exercise and diet, well, I don't eat a lot of, like meats and cheeses and stuff. Like, I'm trying to minimize cheese, but a lot of the meat I don't have a problem with at all. I do have a problem with sugar sometimes. Like, I love like certain desserts and stuff, but I try to stay more towards the vegan and plant based, like the vegan, desserts. So, anyways, I just had to cut back on sugar a little bit. I'm not a diabetic or any of that, but I did have a lot of problems physically due to my thyroid disease. But I'm fine. So just say a prayer for me, cross your fingers for me, wish me luck in my journey of my 6 month whatever blood work. Because I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to manage my health and stuff. And I stay positive. I think everything's gonna be fine. No, everything's gonna be fine. But I'm just saying, need the extra support. So I've been going through a lot, you guys. Like, I have really high anxiety, and because of my anxiety, I've been like overthinking and like trying not to stress myself out, but overthinking, and like my OCD kicks in, and I'm like watching videos of like organizing and stuff like that, so it makes me feel a little better. And like I'm just like like all of a sudden I got this burst of energy, right? Where I'm like folding clothes and doing my laundry and cleaning my counters and scrubbing and doing my dishes and taking my dogs out and sorting and organizing all my socks, like thinking things like in my mind, like my OCD kicks in. I have an emergency pack bag, trying to organize my bathroom, do as much as I can, get as much done as I can. And I've been off my medication that's actually supposed to help with anxiety, depression slash OCD. And since I've been off of that, I don't know if it puts me in like a zombie state or like in a daze, but normally at work I get this way. Like, I'm like in a daze. Like, I'm just kind of like in like a box. Like, it's like it's basically like I'm just like, you know. Like I can function, but sometimes I feel like I can barely function. So I'm like, should I be off the medication? But then again, I need the medication because I'm like, I like talk 100 miles an hour. I do all this stuff like cleaning and I can't go to sleep and then I'm like organizing and I'm up and I'm doing things and I'm looking at that stuff back there. Like I need to go and clean that and organize that. You know what I mean? Like I hung a bunch of clothes up and I just did a whole bunch of shit. And I'm about to go hook my humidifier up right now. Um if any of my family, I don't know if they watch me, my mom watches my mom, thanks for all the coffee and the vegan cookies and the humidifier. My mom went and got me some water. She got me some vegan cookies at Target. She went all the way to Target. My mom didn't even go to Target. She went and got me some vegan cookies. She got me some water, like a big old case of water. She got me Starbucks coffees. Those aren't cheap. She don't even drink Starbucks. What else? My brother came by. He called. He texted and asked, "Do we need anything?" So he got me some Diet Coke bottles. He got me some chicken and rice. But I'm like, dude, I'm vegan. So thanks for the soups. Thanks for the crackers. Because I told him I was like, like I'm having a hard time eating. Earlier I was like feeling queasy. Like I was like, this time around I've been very nauseous and getting queasy after I eat. I was like, but I only threw up that one day. Thank God, because I hate throwing up. So he got me a bunch of necessities. He got me some things, which is very sweet. Thank you so much. And yeah, like my brother, my mom, I had people from work asking, like coworkers asking, like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? If you need anything, let me know. So I appreciate you guys if you watch my videos. Um, who else? Like my friends were asking if I was okay or if I needed anything. Who else? My community basically brought me a basket again. Like I got these like 2 or 3 times. Brought me a basket full of necessities. I love my community. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. If any of you watch my videos, they do such like great things for like the community and taking care of people and like when they know that you have COVID and you're sick and you test positive, the word spreads and then they bring like this big basket full of like um thermometers, Vicks Vapor Rub. They bring you like cleaning products, personal hygiene products. They bring you like sanitizer, toilet tissue, dish soap. They bring you like laundry soap, dryer sheets, bleach. They bring you all kind of good stuff, like nice things, and it makes you feel really good. Like the first time, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I had COVID, I was so scared, you guys. Like I was so terrified. Everybody was calling me, and I was just like, "Oh my god," because I never had it, and I was afraid, like, what the fuck's gonna happen? I mean, thank God, God blessed me to like let me live through it, and I felt like I was dying. Like literally, I thought I was gonna die. I was preparing myself for death, like the worst. But I ended up in the hospital because at that time they gave the IV infusion. Thank God, I don't think they do that anymore though. But it really helped me a lot. And my community was part of the reason why I got to get that. And I was so sick, I couldn't go till the next day. They supplied me with my doctors, my medication, my hospital, like the medical stuff. They referred me out. Um, they brought my basket full of necessity items that I needed. They even blessed me with like a $200. I think it was a $200 Walmart gift card. You guys, I got a gift card like twice, and um, they just like when I seen that, I'm like, like I saw something on my porch. I'm like, what is that? Like what? It was at my house. I think it was at my other house. Yeah, because I had COVID when I lived before I moved here to this new home. I bawled my eyes out. I was like, my friend's like, what's the matter? I'm like, oh, there's people that really care, like, like I was like seriously bawling, and they're like, it's okay, I know, it's fine, everything's gonna be okay, because I'm drama queen, of course. So they were like reassuring me everything's gonna be fine, and here I was just thinking the worst, and I was supposed to go on vacation in New York like a week later, and I was like, my vacation's gonna fail. I'm not gonna be able to go. And I was just like so sad. It's just Like it was so sad. And if I had to redo it all over again, I would do the same thing. I would be so sad. I would cry. So they help you with so many things. They're so supportive. They're so good to me. Um, they like they just take care of you. You know what I mean? Like it's so nice, and it's such a blessing to have such like nice, good people, a community that cares. You know what I mean? Like, like I can't say enough. Like, thank you guys. If any of you watch my channel, thank you so much, and you know who you are, all of you. I need to go and take some cough medicine because, oh, that is why I can't be on my medication for my anxiety and depression slash pills. And I think a lot of my depression comes from my vitamin D levels because they're so low. Vitamin D can make you depressed when you don't get enough not natural sunlight or enough vitamin D. You can take tablets. That's what I do. I have to take tablets. So my depression was from other things too, from the past before I moved back here. So I've been off. I took myself off of it because I don't. You're not allowed to mix alcohol with that type of medication. So I'm like taking myself off of it just until all of this clears up because I need the help of medication. I can always get back on that. You know what I mean? I don't know what the side effects are of being off of that. So I know when my body. I pay attention to my body, so I kind of know when I need to be back on it. Pretty sure I can survive off of it. I've done it before. It's very hard though. But I think I can honestly manage it and I can do it myself. I don't never have like thoughts of, suicidal thoughts or anything like that. No. It's just like I get sad and I overthink, and like I say, I have OCD really bad, and it's just like sometimes I think, do I want to deal with that? Like think the worst of things and overthink things and have anxiety and panic attacks. Cause I'm gonna come up with another video for you guys, cause I know some of you suffer with depression, anxiety, and I'm gonna do another video separate from this, and I'm going to let you guys know deep, dark details of my life dealing with anxiety and depression, and I'm going to tell you guys detail by detail how I dealt with it, how I've survived it, and how I'm still overcoming things, and how I'm able to be off my medication right now. And it's been almost like not even a week, almost a week maybe, and how I feel and how it makes you feel and how important it is to have the medication, and not that you're a weak person because you need it, but I think like, do I want to do all of that overthinking and panic attacks again, ending up in the ER, and feeling like an embarrassment, or do I want to be in like sometimes I feel like am I going to be in a zombie state? You know what I mean? Like for right now, I feel like I can think, but I feel like I'm thinking too fast and I'm moving too fast. I'm doing too much and overdoing it, and I can't sleep. You know what I mean? Like, but it also helps you to eat better and helps you, it makes you kind of have weight gain though. I feel like since I've been sick though, you guys can't really see me, but I could tell I've lost weight. My leggings are big on me. They've been falling down, and like I can feel my bones and my arms and everything is like just getting skinnier. So that's kind of a good thing though. Like maybe that'll be me a little push on my weight loss journey. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions regarding COVID or depression in the meantime or anxiety, you need any tips, just let me know. I'm here. You can message me on Instagram, Twitter. You can comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe because you guys, at 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a $500 giveaway. Go to my YouTube community post and comment, subscribe, let me know, do a vote. There's a vote. Read the questions. Read it. Because I'm going to be doing a giveaway. The more I get, the bigger the giveaway will be. I just did a giveaway recently. So, guys, I love you guys so much. God bless you. I hope you guys are in good health, good spirits. Please take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.